And we are back. This video is going to be entitled, Are All Filipinas Gold Diggers? When we say Filipinas, for those who are new to the Philippines, and maybe this is your first time watching a video that's dealing with the Philippines in general, you may not know that Filipina is a female Filipino, or what they consider a Panay. Okay? That is a female Filipino. Okay, Filipinos are a term given to males normally, but not always. Can also include male or female. So, are Filipinas, the female version, gold diggers? Are all of them gold diggers? The mentality, the culture. Let's talk about it. What are your thoughts on Filipinas and their desire for money, especially when it comes to expat or the, yeah.
Expat.
The question is, are all Filipinas gold diggers?
They have some. Some of them are gold digger. They just want. They have some girls. They want to meet to the guy only for to get in the America. Once she get to the America, what she gonna do? When she have a green card already, what she gonna do? She turning like argument with her husband, so she can do a separate way, and then she can find a work because she already there.
Okay.
She just want to do her own way.
Right. And just for the people, while Jess is giving her explanation, I'm kind of tuned into watching this TV show. But I want them to know that I'm not, these are your thoughts. These are not my
Yeah,
thoughts.
but not all. And they have also, like, if the girl is already in the America, what she did, she just basically, she live in the America already, right? So what she did, she go to a different guy. So, or get a relationship with the other guy, and also she can do a work for herself, so she can give a money to her family.
So the ultimate goal. And one of the things that I think a lot of people don't understand is that Filipinos want to go to America, and they're looking for Americans, and Americans may not understand that it is the passport that they're after, the power of the passport of the entrance into the United States. The Filipinas are not hooking up with Kenyans for a reason. They're not hooking up with guys from Zimbabwe or guys from Mozambique, or people from from India, for example, or another developing nation or quote-unquote third world country for a reason. It's not hard to see that females from all around the world want a better lifestyle. They want a less hard life. So they want to get with a man. And this is the rationale and psychology of mostly all females everywhere, that they want to marry up to get out of their situation if they're in an impoverished situation. So we're not making it about Filipinas when it comes to that. But since we are, because it's a very weak argument when people say, well, all women are like that. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're dealing with the Filipina. A lot of people are worshiping the Filipina as if she is different from all females. So, if all females are like that, then why don't you just stay in your own country and deal with that female, because all females are like that. So so it's a weak argument to always use this all females are the same as yada 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 argument, because if that's the case, then why go to the Philippines? I thought that you were going to the Philippines, or that people were going to the Philippines because they were finding a female who's different from the female of their own race, gender, or country, or ethnicity, or whatever, right? Or national or nation. But no, they are using the argument, and when you say the female is Filipino female is doing this and doing that, they say, oh, well, they do that in America too. Well, if that's the case, stay in America. It's a lot easier. It's a lot less. It's a lot cheaper if you just stay where you are. So the point I'm trying to make is all females don't do the same thing all the time the same way. They don't. From an individualistic basis, from female to female, and from nation to nation, they do things very differently. Okay, you're not going to have American women that are after Russian men, for an example, because they want the Russian passport to leave America to get to Russia. They're not looking for that. They're already in the country that they want to be in. Okay, so they're not looking for. They're not trying to jump passports. Okay, the Filipina is trying to jump passports. If you don't understand that that's their method, now you could say that all American women want more money and they would like a wealthier guy. I could agree with that to a certain extent. So Filipinos are doing it too, but there's a method by which they do it that American women are not subscribing to, which is passport jumping. So if you don't understand that, then you don't understand why these women want Americans specifically, and so then it's not about you, it's about your country. Now, a lot of men are under the delusion, maybe you could say that, or the persuasion that once she meets me, all of that, gold digging I'll get that out of her, and she's gonna love me for me. And they want to let you know that, they want to tell you that, but they could be lying. And then it's like, okay, I was just after your passport, I changed my mind now, I like you for you. But what happens when you argue again? She might go back to, I'll just use you for your passport. See what I'm saying? It could be a thing. So one of the things I made clear in my relationship from the beginning, from the very get-go, is that I did not want to go back to America. I was not going back to America, and that I would never live in America because I don't want to live in America. So that if anyone was after me for my passport might as well be a passport from Kenya, from all I'm concerned, and I'd be a Kenyan who don't want to go back to Kenya, because my passport is only going to be as good as your passport is, because we're in countries that your passport can allow you in, not that can allow me in only. Okay, we got to be able to go there together. So the key is that there's no benefit in being with me if you want to have an American lifestyle in America, because I'm not going there. Now, for a lot of girls, that would be a turnoff, because they say, well, why you don't want to go back to your country? Because
and also they have girls. I'm not saying all, okay. They have girls like if you said that you're not going to America, all of a sudden they're turning with you like they don't know you, like or they broke up with you because you're not going to America, and of course you're gonna think that you're gonna bring her there. And a lot of girls, they just want to go to the America because they said America. And
I told you that story. I told you that happened to me when I had met a girl. A girl I told you about, and she said her sister lived in where was it, in Israel. And then I told her that I was going to stay in the Philippines, and she was like, "Oh, you going to stay in the Philippines?" And then she said, "Why are you not going back to America?" I said, "Because I don't want to go back to America. I don't want to live there. That's why I'm over here now. I want to start living here." And she was like, "Oh," and then I could tell from that point on, it was like, "Okay, bye," because she was just trying to get into a relationship that would get her out of, and very, very obvious. And this one thing about Filipinos, a lot of times, if you are just somewhat intuitive, just a little intuitive, you'll see these, you can't be enamored with her beauty and just so into her, the fluttering of her eyelids and the pouty little mouth she might have and the beautiful skin she got. Because I'm telling you, they will tell you that they, in a lot of different ways, if you want to call them red flags, they will tell you that they are only there for your money or for your passport after a while. You can see it.
When what they're thinking is, if you say that, what they're gonna ask, do you leave her or you're tourist only, like for vacation?
Right.
some girls, they're going to ask them if you are here for vacation.
Right.
Once you said you leave her, all of the sudden
They don't want
they're
anything to
gonna
do with
turn it back to you. It's like, okay,
Mhm.
you can understand their tone, how they talk to you.
All right.